Hey, what's up, guys? It's your host, Joel, with another Mix It Up podcast. Now, you can see right now, this looks weird. It's single camera now for a reason. I don't actually like this idea, but okay. We're in the midst of recording in closets right now to try and wait till our set gets built as soon as we actually have the time and money to do it. Mostly the money. But so we're going to be doing BTS Not Today, which we got requested probably like a year ago or whenever, probably when the video came out, you know. I don't know. So we're going to check that out today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when new things are coming out. And also, if you can, join the fourth wall. Every little bit helps towards us trying to...
We need some paint.
We need paint, wood. We need a lot of stuff. Like right now, we got the table and we're like, yeah, the table was gifted to us by someone, which was cool. And then we figured out it's hollow, so it creates vibrations throughout all the microphones. So we're trying to figure out a metamaterial we can put on the top that'll shock absorb everything. Life of sound. So right now we're trying not to touch the table or break it or hit it or bump it or do anything.
I don't even have my hands on the table.
I have cloth all over me, so it's okay.
I'm the worst. I'm going to be ting, 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 ting. Like, will he stop? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
I recall.
Shut up.
It's weird having you right next to me. I'm so used to like...
I'm not touching you.
Yeah, I know. And now that you have the buttons near you.
Yeah, there we go. And I don't remember which one does what, so I'm just going to be pressing them.
That's why I took the thing off.
That makes it worse. I'm gonna hit like 5 before I find crickets.
I only remember the one that's the intro to the actual show. That's all I remember. Anyway, so bear with us as we have the next couple videos be difficult. But we're going to check out some stuff today and let's hope it goes gangbusters. I almost forgot how to do it.
And the TV is on the side.
Yeah. Oh, that feels like it's going to be loud. It already looks crazy. Great location, though.
언젠가 꽃은 지겠지 but no not today 그때가 오늘은 아니지 no no not today 아직은 죽기에는 더 그때 no no not today no 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 not today 그래 우리는 extra but still part of this world extra plus ordinary 그것도 별거 아니야 오늘은 절대 죽지 마라 빛은 어둠을 뚫고 나가 새 세상 너도 원해 baby yes I want it wow 날아갈 수 없음 뛰어 Today we will survive 뛰어갈 수 없음 걸어 Today we will survive 걸어갈 수 없음 기어 기어서라도 길러 하나쯤 찾아는 발사 Not today Not today 심장 따윈 부숴 승리의 그날까지 오늘 굳지마 지금은 That's not today Not today Not today 락새들아 다 hands up 친구들아 다 hands up 나를 믿는다면 hands up 찾아는 발사 죽지 마라 묻지 마라 소리 질러 Not today 걷지 마라 오지 않아 손을 들어 Not today Not today Not today Not today 찾아는 발사
Okay, look up when that came out.
I already said this.
Shabba. Not today. Every time I saw that, the first thing that came up,
2017 album.
knew it was earlier. Okay. Yeah.
I like it though.
That's the most aggressive they've been. That's the most aggressive we've seen so far. Like Dope was really cool and it was aggressive, but like that is definitely more aggressive because it's like, hey, we're not going to give up. We're going to fight through
Not today.
anything. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. Oh man. Yeah, I liked it. It was aggressive. I liked the hook because it blended so well with like the timing and the cadence of each of the rap lines. Like it blended well with all of them, even though there were slightly different timings, which I liked. But I also like the fact that it did make it. I don't know if y'all noticed, but this, again, we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do set wise. Last time we had a granite countertop, so that thing did not move anything. But now this is just wiggling the microphones because I was sitting here at first. I didn't even notice it. I was just like, okay, my body's just slightly moving, but this is just wiggling. I was like, okay. I got to stop wiggling the microphones. Put your arms down.
Yeah, that's right.
But then I'm like, man, I want my arms to be up. What I like.
What do I do with my hands?
My shoulder hurts right now. I moved into this new place and it's painful. But no, I honestly liked the video. I thought the art direction was great. The locations they chose were great. Like they fit perfectly with the attitude of the song and everything else. And again, like the lyrics you can actually take differently. Like you can interpret that in a multitude of different ways. Like you and your family against the world, you and your friends against the world. You're there for your friends, helping them fight through whatever battles they have. You're there. It could be taken as BTS with Army. You know, we'll fight through all these BS that people are throwing at us. And because I think that was probably during the time where they were probably struggling a little bit more because people weren't taking them seriously enough, you know? Mm-hmm. I think that was they did that from the beginning and Dope kind of changed it a little bit from what we saw in the past to like deep dives. Like what was it? Rice Squad did one. And yeah, like when we watched those, it was like, you know, they've struggled throughout it, but I think this song kind of represents them. Hey, we're not just going to lie down and take whatever shit. Yeah. We're going to break through it. We're going to pump through it and we're going to bring our friends with us, you know? So I like the message. I like, and it probably has a different meaning and connotation. You guys let us know in the comments. Like let us know.
Wrong again, Joel. Wrong again.
No, there's no way I'm not wrong. Music is subjective.
That's true too.
Everything means something, you know, and it can mean different things to other people. But no, I really like the song. I like the attitude of it. I mean, I like that they have developed layers where it's like you have multi-layers in these albums, multifaceted, and they're not just one note or they're not just one feeling or one emotion. That stuff's boring. Yeah. Like, and I hate to say this, but every music genre, like there's layers to it, you know, but there's not as much layers to an artist in one music genre. Like there's layers to their career, you know, but like, it's harder to think like usually it's like with an artist, like let's say they're a varied artist, like they're skilled in multiple genres or something like that. They have a lot more versatility. So their emotional depth is going to be a little bit different too, because they're coming from different standpoints in their own personal lives, right? But you know those musicians, when they create songs, an album, and the 3 albums they create, they're very popular because they all sound the same. So it's like, instead of taking the trees for the forest, you take the forest for the trees, you know? But no, I like the fact that they have just multi-layers, like on top of layers. Like, hey, we have aggressive songs here. We have pretty songs here. We have ballads here. We have pop songs here. We have something that mixes a little bit of everything here. We have super depressing. Say it that way. That's horrible. We have darker subjects we talk about. Yeah. Darker emotional subjects we talk about. Lighter subjects we talk about. Having fun, doing this. Like, they have multi-layers, which I like. A lot of artists don't get to do that, especially in certain genres, you know, like heavy metal is. It's kind of hard to have a heavy metal song that's just happy.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about it. It's very hard to have a heavy metal song. Yeah.
Happiness. It doesn't work.
Let's go to the grocery store and buy some chocolate. Like, it's just not. Let's go to the beach and hang out with friends. Right. Yeah, it's very difficult to go to that place. Sometimes it's just the tone of the guitar. Like, oh, I got a really cool riff. Yeah, that song should be about puppies. Like, it's kind of difficult. Certain songs, certain genres, certain feelings, certain emotions. I get it.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that they can, like, have multi-levels and layers and everything else. Yeah, Not to say that there isn't heavy metal songs that have some happy connotations. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's kind of hard to be like, hey, let's have a heavy metal song about dancing. Never heard that. Hey, if y'all know of something,
but like, actually,
please let me know, because that would be trippy. I would love to see that. Yeah, they're talking about dancing, like old school. You know, like, I would love to see that. Okay, what do you think about it, buddy?
So, as you were saying, you know, having the different skill sets and multifaceted was the word you used?
Multifaceted, multi-layered.
Yeah, because I was looking at that video and I was like, there's no way if I didn't see the faces, you play that song and you play Dynamite.
Yeah.
There's no way that's the same group.
Yeah. You
know, like, no way, not even close. They don't even live on the
That's
same
true.
planet.
Like, if you think about it,
everything about that song is different.
The tones and everything, like all of it.
Yeah. Which is hard to do.
Well, what about Life Goes On? Put that in the same 3. That would be completely different than the other 2.
It's like, oh, these are 3 artists from the same label? No, it's the same group. No, it's not the same group.
It's the same group. And probably, I don't know for sure, but there's probably songs like that, like on an album, where it's like, they're like, this is the same artist? This is on the same album? Are you serious? Like, that kind of trippy out stuff. I like that. That's cool.
And that's always nice. There's a lot of artists that every song sounds the same. Every album sounds the same. And they're like 4 or 5 albums in.
They're surface artists is what I like to call it. And I know that sounds mean. I don't mean it to sound mean. I mean surface as in, like, the surface emotion is what is actually saying. It's a story about something that there's no deeper meaning to it. It's right on the surface. A lot of musicians and artists are that way because they don't want to have deep dive lyrics or complicated themes or artistic endeavors that reach beyond it. They're trying to have people go, okay, this is what it is. This is taken at face value, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like Andrew WK, when he came out of that song, party, 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 party. Like, I was immediately annoyed. Like, every time someone would play it and I'd see headbangers at a country bar after a pop song has been played going, party, 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 party. And their hair is circling around. And I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm so confused. Like, it was surface music. You know, there was no deeper meaning. It's just for fun, or it's just,
Lil Jon.
Yeah. No deeper meaning. It's just literally the minute you hear it, you're like, oh, we about to have a good time. Yes, we about to do some drinking.
Yeah. His music has an atmosphere. You don't listen to it in the daytime. You don't listen to it when you're driving.
Make your booty go clap.
Ursher, baby.
Which song was that one? What was it? It was Ludacris.
Lover Than Friends.
Ludacris, Lil Jon, and
Lovers and
Usher.
Friends.
That's what it was?
It was Lovers and Friends.
Man, that's what it was called at the
Tell
time?
me again, tell me again. That will be lovers and friends.
No, that's not it.
Not that one?
Uh-uh.
The three of them are in there. Oh, that one. Oh, you know what? They did do, they all did 2 tracks together. Which one was that?
I can't remember what that one was called.
I think that was called Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called Yeah.
Yeah, of course it was called that. Because that was the hook. It was just, yeah. Yeah, Usher just go, yeah. You know what? That song, though, got, the minute it started playing, everybody ran to that dance floor. And I'm talking about sometimes, it didn't matter what type of, that's what I love about music, because music brings people together. Because we lived in Huntsville, and Huntsville had a country bar. You know what I'm talking about? And there was, like, you would think, like, oh, their country bar had, like, this, what would you call confettis?
It was a hip-hop bar, I guess.
Hip-hop bar, I guess.
Urban bar, urban hip-hop.
But
it's called hip-hop.
But everybody went to that part of the bar. And I really did watch 60-year-old men in cowboy hats when that song came up, grinding the hell on their wives on the dance floor. Like, I'm talking, yeah. And they're just sitting there, belt buckles big as my fucking head, just, yeah. And their wives are just going at it. I'm like, this is what music brings us all together. Like, that made me so happy. I was like, oh, they enjoy it. Yeah. No, I like that. I like that.
They had country, then they got some Usher, then they leave and they play some Luther Vandross.
And then, well, and you go to Jolly Fox, which had all those. Plus, then you had the rock thing element thrown in there too. Which, by the way, out of curiosity, would you guys want to see us like actually like watch mashups or listen to mashups? Because some of those are pretty freaking amazing. Like, I heard one, I don't know how I didn't know it existed, but it was Adele, Set Fire to the Rain, mashed up with Linkin Park's. Oh, what was it? Wow, I forgot the song. I jammed that for like 3 years straight. Anyways, it's called Set Fire to the End. It's a combination of their 2 songs. And it fits freaking perfectly. Like, almost perfectly. Like, they had to edit it and play with it a little bit. But I got to tell you, man, that Adele has a voice for hard rock music. Like, it really went well that I was like, someone needs to show this to Adele. Her next album, 25, should be like 25 Lighters on My Dresser. And then have another album that's just hardcore mashups with like heavy metal music. I think, honestly, her voice could just match everything. That beautiful woman. But no, so BTS, Not Today. I wonder if Not Today, Satan was the inspiration for the title of that. Because that's essentially what they're saying. Not today, Satan. You ain't getting me.
Yeah.
You ain't going to get us. You ain't going to take us down.
The devil is a lie.
Not today, Satan. Y'all tell us that's not what it means. We know it. That's not it. That's an American thing. I know. I get it.
Maybe they watched a movie and saw the movie and said, hey,
well,
you know, I like that.
Pop
I'm going to take
culture.
that and I'm going to flip it and bow.
They know joke stuff and pop culture. I'm sure they've watched many shows and stuff like that. Like, we seem to be the only country that doesn't watch other countries' stuff. I don't understand or get it.
We're Americans.
Still don't understand it. Like, people are just lazy. I think that's what it is.
That's America.
Yeah, really. I wouldn't. Not all people are lazy. Let's be honest.
We have more lazy people here than other countries.
Yeah.
I'd say that part.
I mean, I watched someone eat a double chicken sandwich with no bread because the meat patties were the bread. And that just disheartened me. Like, I'm like, dude, you are eating the equivalent of bread. As much crust is on those chicken fillets or whatever. You're still eating the same amount of bread. You're just eating double the protein and like a crap ton of sauce and stuff in the middle, which is, I know that's not healthy.
No. Eat that, pass out. I was like, yeah, your heart's slowing down right now.
Eat that double chicken, no bread sandwich with jalapeno sauce and
I think it has bacon too.
Yeah, it did.
Probably had
It had
bacon and
everything.
like 4
It had,
slices
like,
of cheese.
6 different types of meat in it. It was almost like eating a turkey or what is it called?
Turducken?
Turducken. It's almost like eating turducken. Which that, by the way, someone made that in front of me and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm through with life. I'm done with humanity. I'm not going to have any of
I
that.
like
No.
turkey, duck, and chickens all together.
Oh, so gross. It'd be weird. It'd be weirder if they were like trying to feed each one of those animals the other animal just to see, like, I wonder what it will taste like, the meat. Yeah, it'll taste like fear
Let's
and
give
anger
the
and
turkey
hatred.
to the duck and the duck to the chicken. Yeah.
Oh, creepy. They have an octopus one too. I don't want to
What?
try. Yeah, it's like different fish put all in each other. And I'm like, no, I'm good. That's fuck sushi. I don't know. That's a fucked up version of sushi I don't want.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it's like calamari inside trout, inside something else. I don't know what it was. Someone was trying something out. They were trying to make a fish seafood version of turducken, and it was horrible. And that hurt so much. Did you hear my neck? Oh, it was only that side. That thing
I
ripped
told
like,
you to go see a chiropractor a long time ago.
Yeah.
Still hadn't done it.
No, I haven't. That's a
falling
shame.
apart.
That's a shame. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And why don't you go ahead and join us on Fourth Wall if you want to become an awesome supporter or badass or part of the regalia, whichever. It would help us out greatly because
Be a paint sponsor.
we found out we actually ended up talking with brand managers to try and see if we could go after sponsored brands and stuff. Turns out there's too many people in other countries. They don't really have many brands that market to every country in the world. So they're like, it's usually US brands will do US stuff. You're only 20% market share of US and you're in like 50 other countries. I'm like, so that's bad. And they're like, yeah, unless you're doing sponsorship by UNICEF. I was like, we do a lot of BTS videos, could we? But no, it's yeah, so pretty much the fourth wall is the only way we're actually going to make any money. It's
depressing.
It's super sad. Like we'd have to change entire formats and go for just US market stuff to drive it. And I don't know.
And those are songs we heard 10 times on the radio on the way.
Yeah, we kind of like working on this stuff that's outside of the US. It's nice. It's enjoyable. And I know everybody's going to say, well, you do more XG, BTS and, Blackpink and EXO more than anything. Well, that's because we're on a hit on those. We're like running on those artists right now, trying to do as much as we can. And then we're going to try and find other ones. We get talked about through other people like 2NE1 we got introduced to, and they're pretty cool. And a few others, but they're older artists that were around. We're trying to find people that are currently around,
Yeah.
That way we can just soak up as much as we can and then, kind of listen to other things.
And if you want to hear other things, just go through the first 70, 75 videos. There's a bunch of other artists.
Well, we did go on a Avenged Sevenfold run that lasted like 50 episodes. So
It was less than that. It was like 1 month.
no, it was longer than that. It's like 3 months.
3. Wait, we've been doing this for almost a year.
We went through like four albums worth of material, man.
I don't know why I thought we've been doing this for a few months. It's been almost a year.
Yeah, almost. Not
That's
2 months away from a year.
Well, I'm saying that because, hey, we got to have a celebration. I don't know what we're going to do.
We're going to say we're going to have a celebration. We won't have a celebration. We'll forget about it.
No.
It'll be the day of and
I'll
we'll be
remember.
like, buy a cake.
I'll remember.
Yeah.
Somebody tell Joel to get some confetti. I'm going to bring some of those money guns. I got one. I'll make it rain. Just in the middle of the videos.
We don't have any money to put it. No, it's going to be
some.
fake money.
We want to give a shout out to everybody that donated.
Yeah. It's horrible. We get it. We understand, guys. It's okay. You don't have to donate to it. We're not trying to force you to do it or anything like that. It's just, it's kind of funny to us because we've grown so quickly as a channel, but it's like I've had people go like, oh my goodness, you've reached like 6,000 subscribers and you haven't even been there a year. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, man, I bet the money's rolling in. I'm like, yeah. It's not anything. No, it's okay. But we enjoy.
We'll get there. We can still bring the money guns.
Yeah,
I'll put some fake money
we-
in. This is what we want.
Yeah,
Then
we enjoy fake money guns. Dude, I'd be down for that, doing it every episode. No, then I got to clean it up. No, I'm not doing that. We'll do it
clean
once.
it up because it's my stuff. I'm not leaving it all here.
Yeah, don't leave it here.
I have a studio. People have to rent that out. I need all the money back for the next video.
I need fake money guns. I don't even know how. Yeah. Does it make a sound? Or is it just
that?
Oh, okay.
But I've got some stacks. I can bring the stacks. We can have some rolls.
I want to do it and I don't because it would look weird to be like, oh man, they've got no money. That's just no money. It's not real.
Hey, we got some bills that look pretty good.
They look pretty real.
They look pretty real.
Enough to get arrested over? Yeah. Really? That's kind of dangerous, bud. People is finicky. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Do something nice for somebody, somebody you know, somebody you love, somebody you care, somebody you don't know. Do something nice and not anything intrusive. Ask if it's something that'll be intrusive.
I broke into your house, but I cleaned up. I cleaned and did all your dishes.
I cleaned your house. I had to break your window to get in, but yeah. I did all your laundry. What are you talking about? Wait, do you live at 1251? No, 1252. I did all your neighbor's laundry.